Perry Cummings Jr. here. This is The Perspective. Just in case you missed it.
In Parliament one day, that you're willing to take your heart out and throw it outside because you must fall in line. You must adjust to the status quo. You must rehearse and regurgitate the rhetoric that this administration is the best. Oh, the reduction in murder. So we say the reduction in murder overshadows the fact that a 4-year-old baby was murdered. What then? What type of precedent are we setting for 2025? If we are going to start the year like this, highlighting reduction in murder, but ignoring the dangerous concerns, ignoring the relevant, the reasonable concerns that many people are having. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw something on Facebook and I'm going to read it. And I'm going to take some cards. I'm going to take some cards. But let me read something for you. And tell me how we sound tonight, because I believe people are genuine, ladies and gentlemen. We are genuinely concerned. Putting the numbers into perspective. I saw this by Richard Hugh Blackford, giving credit to the writer. Putting the numbers into perspective. Listen, and we're going to take some cards. Jamaica has reportedly recorded the highest rate of citizens killed by police among democratic states in 2025, with an estimated police kill rate of 10.9 per 100,000 of population. This places Jamaica at an extreme and deeply troubling outlier in global democratic policing, as the Jamaican police has literally replaced criminals in accounting for more than 30% of all violent deaths in Jamaica in 2025. Let me read it again. This places Jamaica at an extreme and deeply troubling outlier in global democratic policing, as the Jamaican police has literally replaced criminals in accounting for more than 30% of all violent deaths in Jamaica in 2025. The Jamaican police, they are giving the criminals a run for their money. Every single police that are criminals in disguise, I hope that the law of the land will bring you to justice and we can see some justice in this country, because one by one you all should go to jail.
Because one by one you no go into jail. One by you no go into one by.
Ladies and gentlemen, by comparison, the United States, widely regarded as having among the most strained police-citizen relationships in the democratic world, recorded a police kill rate of approximately 0.4 per 100,000 over the same period. Remember, for Jamaica, it's 10.9, you know. Citizen relationship in the United States is widely regarded as being callous, as being cold-hearted. But over the same period of time, they have approximately reported as 0.4 per 100,000 over the same period. On a per capita basis, this would mean that Jamaica's police lethality is over 25 times higher than that of the United States. Such a disparity cannot be explained away by crime levels alone. Instead, it points to a profound breakdown in the relationship between law enforcement, the justice system, and the public they are meant to serve. Serve and protect where? Serve and protect where? You mean kill, steal, and destroy? As I am talking tonight and giving you the perspective that we must have. And the public they are meant to serve. In effect, a population exhausted by decades of runaway homicide rates appears to have ceded moral and political ground, tactically accepting the replacement of courts, due process, and judicial oversight with summary of police violence. What the writer is saying, ladies and gentlemen, that the basically the words uttered, not his words verbatim, but my interpretation of it is that even if a criminal is on site, if you can lock up the criminal, lock him up. Let him face the justice system. But these days, writer, even the justice system is being questioned because some of the criminals that should be behind bars, they are still in parliament. My God Almighty, Perry.
Because one by one, who go into jail. One by who go into one by.
My God, ladies and gentlemen, this shift, listen to this very crucial point, and I'm going to take some cards. This shift has normalized a dangerous idea that the ends justify the means. If anybody knows about Niccolo Machiavelli, he was a political guru as it relates to ruling with an iron fist, ruling out of fear instead of ruling out of love and compassion. Machiavelli said, let me see if I can remember the quote, it is better to be feared than to be loved. Something to that effect. I believe some of the persons on the live can find the exact quote. But Machiavelli said something to the truth where it is better to be feared than to be loved. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that if we're not careful, this administration is morphing into an administration that accepts the Machiavellian principles. My God. The Machiavellian principles that will tell you, if at the end we will see a reduction in crime, if a few lives must be lost, then so be it. It's a dangerous road to trod, ladies and gentlemen. This shift has normalized a dangerous idea that the ends justify the means and that constitutional rights are expendable in the pursuit of public safety. Not because we're pursuing public safety, ladies and gentlemen, means that innocent lives must be lost. We said this on The Perspective not too many nights ago. The result is a de facto transfer of judicial authority from the courts to the gun. But the Prime Minister said, meet the judge and meet the maker, but I'm not seeing people going before the judge a lot these days. That's not what we're feeling, Mr. Prime Minister. The point that the writer is making, with the Jamaica Constabulary Force increasingly positioned not merely as enforcers of the law, but as its final arbiters, then this creates a whole conversation that we must have. No democratic society can sustain itself under such a doctrine. When citizens accept police killing as substitute for justice, they do not eliminate crime. They abandon the rule of law itself, opening the door to permanent erosion of civil liberties, unchecked state power, and irreversible institutional decay. You know what is going to happen? People are going to say, well, if the police can kill people and don't care who gets caught in the crossfire. The 4-year-old was caught in the crossfire and nobody seems to care about it.